Hi, I'm down at the Invisible Line Gallery, our favourite local gallery here in Dalston. And I'm talking to Femata Conte, who is the Sustainability Projects Manager at the Arcola Theatre, also our favourite local theatre. And you're otherwise known as the Queen of Green. What is the Queen doing currently?
The Queen, I'm not. No, it's just what my colleagues call me in the office because I spend all my time going around saying they can't use carrier bags and they can't drink this and they can't shop there. But at the moment, what I'm doing is doing a lot of work on our building project that's going on, and that's actually going around asking how much have we thrown out today, what have we bought today, what have we recycled, because I'd really like to get to the end of the building project and work out what the carbon footprint has been, what's been the environmental impacts of carrying out the building project.
Now, in your old venue, you had you were already carbon neutral. No, you weren't, but you were working towards it. I remember there was a fantastic roof garden as well.
Yes. So we set the goal of becoming the world's first carbon neutral theatre in, I think, 2007. It was a kind of, we're going to do it. We don't know how, and we don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to try. So since 2009, we've been calculating our carbon footprint, and luckily we've seen a reduction over the years. I think it'll probably take, a few years before we get to carbon neutral, unless somebody, magically gives us hundreds of thousands of pounds, but, that's not likely to happen. But it's just interesting to kind of keep thinking about ways we can do that. Is it through, changing our audience's behaviour, changing how they travel to the theatre? Is it working with our staff? One thing I'm really interested in is working with theatre companies when they're coming to put shows on at Arcola, talking to their set designers and their lighting designers.
What they've used and...
Yeah, exactly. So actually, it's not about what art they're creating, but it's about the processes that they use to create that art that can actually have a really strong environmental impact.
And what's the next stage at the Arcola itself?
So the next stage, it's going to be reopening in, I think it's late September, early October. We've just installed solar panels on the roof. So we're using that electricity inside. We're going to be installing insulation, double glazing, and it's basically kind of Arcola phase 2 in the colour work. So just creating a really nice and exciting space there.
Okay, tell us about the wood-burning stove.
So we're going to be installing a wood-burning stove, which is called a Therminator 2, coming soon to a theatre near you. And I'd really like to feed the wood-burning stove by sourcing scrap wood locally. So just getting people in Dalston switched on to the idea that you can reuse things that are going to be thrown away. Like scrap wood, you would normally think, oh, just chuck that. But actually using it to heat the building and actually getting people to think about the energy that we use in our everyday lives. Because it's not very easy to kind of picture what electricity is. And actually when we reopen, there's going to be what I'm calling the Arcola Energy Playground in our front of house area. And we've built a bicycle generator. So you can pedal and see how much electricity you're generating by pedaling and see if you can generate enough electricity to power a kettle or power a television, just so people can have an understanding of what energy is and how we use it and how we process it.
Okay, I have to say that's an absolute nightmare project for us because my son and I currently try to capture all, especially in the winter, all of the scrap wood in the local neighbourhood for our own fire.
Okay.
Yes, but so we're rivals. I'm sorry.
I'm sure we can share.
You're right. Pallets are cool. Yeah. So thanks very much, Femata, and I hope to talk to you again when the project's at its next stage.
Yeah, great. While you're here, actually, can I just write down your TV?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so that was Femata Conte. This is Richard Hearing down at the Invisible Line Gallery, Dalston, for Headmix Channel Vision on TV.